Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another CAA Weekend Preview. A lot of action heading your way as conference races are heating up around the league. Let's start on the court. We are past the midway point of the conference schedule in CAA volleyball, and one team is left unbeaten in league play. That team is Hofstra. The Pride are 10-0 in CAA contests, which is Hofstra's best start in the conference since 2006. Hofstra will face its tallest task this weekend as the Pride welcomes Delaware to Long Island. The Blue Hens won their first 6 conference matches and currently sit third in the CAA standings. The team split the season series last year, and the matchup should be just as good this time around with year-end implications on the line. Tune in to Flow Volleyball, which will be the home of 11 CAA volleyball matches this weekend. It's the second to last weekend in CAA field hockey with much yet to be decided in the conference race. Northeastern has a pair of important games in its sight as the Huskies, one of 4 teams with only one conference loss, visit first place Delaware for a pivotal CAA clash on Friday. On Sunday, Northeastern remains on the road, traveling to Drexel to face a Dragons team that enters the week tied at 2-1 in the conference standings. All 6 conference matchups over the weekend will be available on Flow Live. In the world of CAA cross country, Monmouth and Stony Brook will wrap up the regular season this weekend. Both teams will compete on Friday as the Hawks travel to the Haverford Invitational and the Seawolves head to the CSSU mini-meet to tune up for the conference championships. A conference showdown between William & Mary and Towson highlights the weekend schedule in swimming. UNCW also hosts ACC foe North Carolina in a big non-conference meet. Now over to the pitch. Time to get on the edge of your seat because the final day of the regular season promises to deliver in CAA women's soccer as all 6 games have clinching or seeding implications. Let's bring you around the league. Down the shore, a regular season title is on the line as Monmouth hosts Northeastern. The Hawks and Huskies are tied atop the table entering the season's final day, and a victory would earn either team the number 1 overall seed and an outright regular season title. In Maryland, Towson hosts Elon on Sunday. The Phoenix's late surge has Elon in position to grab the top spot on the season's final day. Here's the breakdown. An Elon win and a draw in Jersey earns Elon the number 1 spot via tiebreaker, while Towson is still in contention to host an opening weekend pod. Back up 95 to Newark, where Drexel will look for a win and some help as the Dragons, who have made the championship field for the first time since 2018, aim to host games next weekend. Now to the battle on Long Island. It's a big one. The winner of Stony Brook Hofstra is in, and the Seawolves clinch with a draw, while other scenarios are in play for both sides. Hofstra looks to close out the year with 3 wins to get back to postseason soccer. In the Southeast, UNCW goes to Charleston with a win and in scenario for the Seahawks. Charleston's hopes remain alive with a win and some assistance up the coast in Virginia. Which brings us to our final game of the day in Williamsburg, where William & Mary and Hampton square off. The Tribe in with the win as William & Mary looks to return to postseason play. 5 of 6 games will be available on Flow FC, and all the action will be covered on CAAsports.com and CAA Sports on Twitter. Get ready for a wild weekend of women's soccer. To the men's side, where the midweek magic continued Tuesday with Elon's 3-0 win over North Carolina for the Phoenix's first ever victory over the Tar Heels. 2 other CAA teams posted 1-1 draws against ranked opponents as Drexel tied number 16 Penn and Hofstra collected a draw at number 24 Virginia. The CAA is 2-1-2 in its last 5 games against the ACC. Upcoming, there's 5 games on Saturday's slate, and let's highlight the match at Rudd Field with Elon hosting Charleston. Phoenix can lock up a home semifinal in postseason play with a victory, while Charleston, which won 1 game in league play a year ago, can cap off a masterful turnaround with a victory that would clinch the Cougars a spot in the CAA championship field. All 5 of Saturday's tilts are available on Flow FC. That wraps up the weekend preview. Thanks as always for supporting CAA Sports all year long. For additional coverage, follow at CAA Sports on social and visit CAAsports.com. Enjoy this one.